Linley Valley is an urban oasis for people who live in North Nanaimo, a way to get back to nature just steps from the city. It's popular with dog walkers, bird watchers, and mountain bikers too. Much of the area is protected, but not all of it. There's a privately owned section that's slated for development, and the people living nearby hope it may not be too late to stop the bulldozers. A News Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story.
In the heart of North Nanaimo is a swath of green. Some call it a gem, a wildlife corridor surrounded by sprawl. Much of Linley Valley was logged a few decades ago, but trees and wildlife have come back. The numerous ponds attract ducks and beaver.
With the different species that I see here and the wetland areas and the forest, and it's just so beautiful.
In the early 90s, thanks to the Nanaimo and Area Land Trust, the City of Nanaimo, and the province, 59 hectares in the Linley Valley was set aside as a wildlife park. But this area is privately owned and zoned for a housing development.
I'm worried that it's going to become just piles of houses and subdivisions and roads.
We need to be sustainable and creating green spaces, and especially a corridor of wetlands so that all these ponds connect so that we're not interrupting them. It's vital.
This is what some people are afraid of. A logging truck leaves the construction area in the eastern part of Linley Valley. Construction on Phase 1 started last summer. The Mayor of Nanaimo says the development has been approved by all levels of government, and the project is responsible in its scope.
I just think that they've put a lot of work into this thing. This has been several years in the planning, and it's really hard at the 11th hour to say, okay, let's stop. People have to understand that we can't continually buy more and more parkland without impacting taxes.
The Nanaimo and Area Land Trust say they don't plan to try and expand the park.
The area closest to Rutherford Road, where all the wetlands are, the top of the valley on the west side, has been zoned for development and owned by various developers, one after the other. We certainly applaud the efforts of the neighbors there. Their negotiations with the city may result in less development or a less footprint of the development.
Ultimately, I would like the whole thing saved. But if that's not possible, I would like it to be sustainably saved. So homes built so that there's a wide enough swath of land.
It's unclear when the west side of the Linley Valley will be developed, but for now, people who live in the area will continue to enjoy it for as long as they can. In Nanaimo, Jonathan Bartlett, A News.